Intro, the next 10 years are coming fast. Think back 10 years ago. Doesn't it feel like it went by in a flash? Now imagine 10 years from today. The question is, will you be in the same place financially, or will you be wealthy enough to have options? Wealth doesn't happen by accident. It's built intentionally, and there are 10 specific money moves that can completely change your financial future if you start them now. Some of these are so simple you can put them in place today. Others will require a mindset shift. But if you commit to all 10 over the next decade, you'll be amazed at where you end up. You're watching NestEggROI, where we turn your nest egg into financial freedom. Move #1. Pay yourself first. Most people pay everyone else first. Their landlord, the grocery store, the credit card company, and then keep what's left. The problem? There's usually nothing left. Why it matters? Paying yourself first means you're making your financial future a priority before anything else. If you only save what's left over, you'll never save consistently. Example, let's say you make $3,000 a month. If you set aside 10%, $300, right when you get paid, you'll have $3,600 at the end of the year, not counting any investment growth. How to start today? Set up automatic transfers from your paycheck to a savings or investment account. Treat it like a bill you must pay, except this bill goes to you. Move #2. Eliminate high interest. Debt-carrying credit card debt with a 20% interest rate is like trying to fill a bucket with a massive hole in the bottom. No matter how much you pour in, it keeps draining. Why it matters? High-interest debt is wealth in reverse. Instead of your money working for you, it's working for the bank. Example, if you have $5,000 in credit card debt at 20% interest and you only pay the minimum, it could take you over 20 years to pay it off, and you'll pay thousands in interest. How to start today? List your debts from highest to lowest interest rate. Focus on paying off the highest one first while making minimum payments on the rest. Once the top debt is gone, move to the next. Move #3. Maximize employer match. Your job offers a 401k match and you're not using it. You're literally saying no to free money. Why it matters? Employer matches are an instant 100% return on your contributions, before investments even grow. Example, earning $60,000 a year with a 4% match equals $2,400 in free money annually. Over 10 years, invested with an 8% return, that's about $36,000 just from the match. How to start today? Check your HR portal or ask your benefits department. Increase your contribution to at least the match percentage. Automate it so it comes out before you see your paycheck. Move #4. Build an emergency fund. Emergencies happen. Job loss, medical bills, car repairs. Without a safety net, you'll end up using credit cards or personal loans, undoing your progress. Why it matters? An emergency fund keeps you from going backwards when life happens. Example, a $6,000 fund could cover 3 months of expenses if your job ended tomorrow, giving you breathing room to find the right next step instead of rushing into a bad one. How to start today? Aim for 1 month of expenses to start. Use a high-yield savings account to earn more on your cash. Add a set amount every payday until you hit 3-6 months. Move #5. Invest in low-cost index funds. You don't need to be a Wall Street expert to grow wealth. Index funds track the entire market, cost very little in fees, and historically deliver strong returns over time. Why it matters? Compounding growth turns small amounts into large sums given enough time. Example, investing $500/month at an 8% return for 10 years equals about $91,000. Keep going for 30 years and you're looking at over $745,000. How to start today? Open a brokerage account if you don't have one. Look for broad market index funds like the S&P 500. Set up automatic contributions. Move #6. Create a second income stream. Relying only on your job is risky. If it goes away, so does your income. Why it matters? A second income stream gives you more money to invest and more security. Example, a side hustle making $500/month invested at 8% could grow to $91,000 in 10 years without touching your main paycheck. How to start today? Identify skills or hobbies you can monetize. Start small. Freelance, sell products online, or rent out space you own. Move #7. Live below your means. It's not about deprivation, it's about discipline. The gap between your income and expenses is where wealth is built. Why it matters? The bigger the gap, the faster you reach financial independence. Example, Earning $5,000 a month but living on $3,500 leaves you with $1,500 to invest. That's $18,000 a year working for your future. How to start today? Track your spending for 1 month. Cut or downgrade expenses that don't add real value to your life. Move #8. Invest in your skills. Your earning potential is a massive part of your net worth. The more valuable your skills, the more you can earn. Why it matters. Higher income accelerates every other wealth-building move. Example, a certification that costs $1,000 but helps you get a $10,000 year raise is a 900% return in year 1 alone. How to start today? Look for training, courses, or certifications in your field. Ask your employer if they'll cover the cost. Move #9. Automate and forget wealth grows best when it's consistent, and consistency comes from automation. Why it matters. Removes human error and temptation from the process. Example, an automatic $300/month investment grows to about $54,000 in 10 years at 8% returns, without you ever remembering to do it. How to start today. Set up automatic investments and savings. Automate bills to avoid late fees. Move #10. Surround yourself with financially savvy people. Your mindset is shaped by the people you spend time with. If wealth building is normal in your circle, it becomes normal for you too. Why it matters. Good habits are contagious. Example, friends who talk about investments instead of impulse buys encourage you to do the same. And those choices compound over time. How to start today. Join personal finance communities online. Follow and learn from people who are where you want to be. Bonus tip, review and adjust every year. Life changes, and so should your plan. Check your progress annually and make adjustments to savings rates, investments, and goals. Example, the 10-year transformation. Let's say you earn $60,000 a year, save and invest 20%, build a $500/month side hustle, and avoid high-interest debt. In 10 years, you could have $150,000, $250,000 in investments, a fully funded emergency fund, extra cash flow from your side hustle, and the confidence that your money is working as hard as you are closing. Your future starts now. The next 10 years are coming whether you plan for them or not. The difference is, will you be richer, freer, and more secure, or will you be in the same place? Start with one of these moves today, then stack the rest over time. You'll be shocked at how much can change in a decade. Thanks for watching NestEggROI, where we turn your nest egg into financial freedom. Subscribe for more strategies and check out the free Faceless YouTube Automation Toolkit and $9 Passive Income Planner in the description.